Operation Independence Day was a pivotal moment in the FBI's ongoing fight against child trafficking, specifically targeting the heinous act of child sex trafficking. Launched in July 2019, this initiative symbolized a significant commitment by U.S. law enforcement to tackle this grave issue head-on, aiming to dismantle the networks that exploit children. The operation was not only about enforcement but also emphasized rescue and recovery, reflecting a comprehensive approach to this complex crime. The operation's significance stems from its direct impact on the lives of the most vulnerable. It served as a beacon of hope for victims and a stern warning to perpetrators that their actions would not go unnoticed. With its nationwide scope, Operation Independence Day sought to address both the symptoms and the root causes of trafficking, making it a landmark in the annals of law enforcement efforts. The FBI, along with its partners, managed to create a coordinated assault against traffickers, employing advanced technologies and methodologies to track down and apprehend suspects while ensuring the safety of victims. This operation underscored the FBI's dedication to ending modern-day slavery and highlighted the critical need for such focused interventions. The inception of Operation Independence Day was not an overnight decision, but a response to escalating concerns over the years. The increasing visibility of child trafficking cases and the sophisticated networks operating within and across U.S. borders necessitated a robust response. The initiative was born out of a necessity to adapt to changing tactics used by traffickers and an understanding that traditional policing methods needed to be augmented. The urgency was further magnified by the alarming statistics revealing the extent of child exploitation. Reports from various non-governmental organizations and law enforcement data indicated a significant rise in the trafficking of minors, propelling the FBI to take decisive action. This growing body of evidence painted a grim picture, one that could no longer be ignored by national authorities. Further impetus for the operation came from public outcry and the advocacy of community and child welfare groups. These groups highlighted not only the prevalence of sex trafficking but also the often overlooked aspect of labor trafficking of minors. Their voices were instrumental in shaping the operational goals and objectives, ensuring that the initiative had a broad and inclusive mandate. The FBI's decision to launch Operation Independence Day was also influenced by past successes and failures in combating trafficking. Lessons learned from previous operations helped refine strategies and tactics, setting the stage for a more effective and impactful intervention. At the heart of Operation Independence Day was the FBI's Child Exploitation and Human Trafficking Task Force. This specialized unit brought together experts in law enforcement, victim services, and technology to create a formidable force against traffickers. The task force's role was critical in identifying, disrupting, and dismantling trafficking operations across the nation. The task force employed a multifaceted approach, combining investigative rigor with compassionate victim support. By integrating intelligence from various sources, the team was able to map trafficking networks, identify key players, and strategize their takedown. This intelligence-driven, victim-centered approach ensured that operations were both effective in bringing perpetrators to justice and sensitive to the needs of survivors. Collaboration was a cornerstone of the task force's operation. By working closely with local and state law enforcement as well as international agencies when necessary, the FBI leveraged a wider network of resources and expertise. This collaborative spirit was essential in executing complex cross-jurisdictional cases that are typical in trafficking scenarios. Moreover, the task force focused on building capacity among local law enforcement agencies. Through workshops and joint operations, they not only shared best practices, but also fostered a unified approach to tackling child trafficking, ensuring sustainability beyond the lifespan of the operation. Section 4. Key strategies employed. Operation Independence Day utilized a range of strategic interventions to combat child trafficking effectively. One of the most notable was the use of undercover operations, which were pivotal in infiltrating trafficking networks. Undercover agents posed as clients or traffickers to gather critical intelligence about the operations, locations, and identities of those involved in this illicit trade. These undercover missions were complemented by extensive digital forensics. The FBI capitalized on the digital footprints left by traffickers, using cutting-edge technology to track online activities related to child exploitation. This not only helped in pinpointing perpetrators, but also in rescuing victims who were advertised online for sexual services. Another key strategy was the establishment of multi-agency task forces. These task forces brought together different segments of law enforcement to ensure a comprehensive approach to investigations. The synergy between federal, state, and local agencies amplified the operation's impact, allowing for seamless coordination and sharing of intelligence. Additionally, Operation Independence Day emphasized the importance of community involvement. Public awareness campaigns and partnerships with local organizations played a crucial role in both the prevention of trafficking and the rehabilitation of survivors. These community-focused initiatives helped in creating a supportive environment for victims and a hostile one for traffickers. Section 5. Collaborative efforts in enforcement.